This message is only for the so-called dudes that attended the same high school as me, that were enemies. The ones that I didn't like and the ones that did not like me. Now, this message is not for the ones that I attended high school with and I didn't have a problem with you. This is not for you, okay? This is for the ones who had a problem with a female, okay? And always somewhere worried about a female, okay? Let me tell you something. Number one, let me tell you this, because you know what? This is weird to address because, see, when it's a female that's got to check a male, that's going to make people question people's sexuality. You understand what I'm saying? The ones who try to pretend that they were something that they were not. You understand? The ones that walked around like they thought they were fine because they had a pack of busted, ugly whores sweating them. Well, you know, ugly gonna sweat ugly, okay? But I want you to know that you are not fine, okay? It's just that chicks that look just as bad as you did maybe thought you were because you're birds of the same feather. That's why you flock together. You understand what I'm saying? And another thing, you don't need to be stalking me. You don't need to be standing on my job trying to start a mess on the low, okay? You don't need to be parading in front of me, okay? Because I'm not afraid of you either. You understand that? You want to start a beef with a female, but you too punk to step to a male? You got a problem. You've got a serious problem. And whatever women that are with you, they are with punks and wimps. They not with no man. They not with no real men. I don't know who you think you are coming and standing in my face. And I'm just talking to the ones who were trying to start a beef. I'm not talking to the ones who, you know, you're just friendly. Nobody ever had a problem with you. I'm talking to enemies. You understand what I'm saying? Because, see, I don't care who you didn't like. You understand? Because the chick that you didn't like you either. You understand? See, I'm the chick that you didn't like. And I'm the chick that didn't like you either. You understand what I'm saying? So we were all on the same page. We were all on the same page then, and we're all on the same page now. Because I don't see you as no men. I don't see you as nothing. As a matter of fact, I didn't even see you as anything back in the day, okay? As a matter of fact, I didn't even see you as anything. Because I didn't see you. You know why? Because I never acknowledged you. I didn't acknowledge you then, and I'm not going to acknowledge you now. I don't give 2 cents about any of you. I didn't then, and I don't now. And my sisters and my brothers, I want you to know that the only thing that this little small backwood punk batch of lowlifes had sense enough to do was try to gang up and stalk and make fun of a female or other females. That's all they did, was pick, mock, and make fun. They didn't even act like men. They didn't even act like brothers. You know, like real brothers. They didn't act like dudes. They didn't even rock it like the dudes in the real world were rocking it. The only thing that these dudes did was go around and try to start messes with females that they were jealous of because the females were pretty and they were ugly. Now you tell me what type of dude feel competitive with a woman. You tell me what type of dudes stand around in the hallways making fun of females. Always got some old short, smart mouth remark to make when a female walk by. Or, you know, back in the days when we had high school football games, they standing around waiting for the females to come through the gate so they can throw out some type of insult. You tell me what type of real dude does that. No, that's a dude that's jealous of you because you beautiful and they ugly and they feel competitive with you because they standing there with 3 legs and they wish that, well, they might have 3 legs. I don't know what they got. Maybe they got 3 legs and a thimble. No, maybe they got 2 legs and a thimble. I don't know what they got. But whatever it is, it's raggedy and funky. I know that much. And I heard that from Well, never mind who I heard it from. But I'll tell you this much. They standing there supposed to have 3 legs. We'll put it that way. But they hating on a female. You hating on what a female walking through the gate. And that behavior was considered, I don't know if it was considered normal. I don't know if other females noticed it or whatever. I know that there were females from the city, when they would come down, they would call them out. They knew what was popping. It's just the ones that were in this little small area, they just looked at it as, I guess, something normal. But it wasn't normal. It is not normal for dudes to be hating on females like that. All this keek, ka, ka, ka. Always somebody looking and staring. You're sitting there looking and staring at a female, but you're not trying to holler at them. I'm talking about other females, because I wouldn't have had none of that trash. But I'm just saying that, I mean, they just sitting there just trying to downgrade a female. And these dudes were butt raggedy ugly. They weren't handsome. They weren't fine. They were not fine. Trust and believe they were not. But they had their mouth on everybody. A lot of them were even afraid of females. If a female went and sat in their lap, they probably got nervous. I mean, come on now. Real talk. And then, you know, I put it like this, you know. People reap what they sow. You know, so you had the ones who, they were punks in high school. And then when they got out of high school, they tried to get with other people and try to act like they were hard. You know the type, my sisters, don't you? You know, they were nothing but some old nerd-looking, I don't know what's in high school. And then they get out of high school and get to hanging with other people who may have bad reputations or try to go for bad. And then they try to go for bad. If that ain't some fake mess, I don't know what is. Be real. You a punk. You a punk that's jealous of females on the low. And I don't care if you married now. I don't care if you got a girlfriend. I don't care. You might have a boyfriend as far as I know. I don't care what you got. But I know I just called you out. And you're not going to shut my mouth. And you're not going to step to me either. And I don't care if you don't like me. I don't like you either. Okay? Because see, I'm not the one stalking you. You stalking me. You understand what I'm saying? I've never seen what nobody's seen in none of you, okay? I just don't see it. Nobody else in their right mind sees it either. But the devil is a liar, and he does create illusion. But it ain't that much illusion in the world. Now, is it? So you have these ones who, they want nothing but mouth in high school. And then they get out of high school, and they try to go for bad. Try to go for bad. And a lot of these folks ended up losing their lives trying to go for bad. You know why? Because they rolled up on the wrong one. See, everybody out here isn't playing with you, bunkins. Everybody out here is not playing with you. You can't just roll up on people this day and age and then think you might not be the one to get got. Trying to go for bad because the devil done pumped you up, or the people around you have pumped you up, or you pumped your heart has pumped you up to think you more than what you are. People not scared of you just because you walking around here trying to go for bad. It's people that they think they just as bad or more better than you are. That you think you are. And you might not even think that about yourself. You might just wish you were that way. And you just walking around with a front. Ain't nobody scared of you, you punk. Don't look like nothing, you unintelligent, and you still following a female from all those years ago? What is your problem? You definitely got one. Because you standing up in the wrong one's face when you standing up in my face. And I'm not talking about people that I did not have no problem with. I'm talking about the ones who were troublemakers back in the day. And now here it is way after graduation, and you think you're going to stand up in my face on my job when you know that you don't like me and I don't like you? You crazy. You mad crazy. You out of your mind. You out of your living mind. I'm not going to tolerate that. But like I said, that's why I'll just say this and then I'll close. That's why some of these dudes that we went to, that I attended the same high school with, that's why some of them are in the cemetery. You know why? You want to know the real reason why? They messed with the wrong one. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't have to go into detail, but they messed with the wrong one. That's why they in the cemetery. They had too much mouth and they rolled up on the wrong one. Okay? Take how it resonates. Because there are different people that went out different ways, but it all stems back to them messing with the wrong one. Take how it resonates.